Fibres podcast. I'm Diane.
And I'm Edith, and you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Ravelry, and our website, alldyedup.ca. And so, here we are.
Yes, we've been a little while.
We have,
but
that's the way it goes.
You know what they say? Sometimes shit
happens. Well, it's all good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We just
yeah.
So,
it's been hot.
It's been hot, humid, yeah.
Yeah, just gross hot. Humidity's been terrible. So, hence the curly hair.
How's your hydro coming along?
We're getting there.
People asked about how you're making.
Oh, yeah. We find little things that are broke as we go along as you use them, right? But most of the big things are fixed, so that's good. The central vac was broke. It was a pain. But because our house is 30 years old, and that's when central vac went in, it was hard to find parts for it. So, and the garage door opener was broken, so that was a challenge because hauling that big door up and down.
Yeah, your door's like a double, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's heavy. So we got that fixed up, and of course the garage door opener. Actually, it came from Sears, and Sears is
they're
no
out of
longer.
business now.
So we had to come up with some parts for that, and the pool pump was wrecked, so we had to get that pump recoiled.
This is really bad, but you're sounding like you suffer a lot. You got a central vac, you got an automatic garage door opener, now you're saying the pool pump's broke. Gee, Diane, you sound like you live a rough life. I'm sorry.
I never said it was rough. I just said it was broke.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Well, I'll tell you, pulling that garage door open down, I thought, put your hand right in the back of your underwear. Holy cow, that thing was heavy. I'll park outside.
Yeah, no kidding.
But then the vacuum was a pain in the butt because we've got 3 dogs. And
for sure.
Yeah, it was a pain. But anyway, we got through it. It's fine.
Good. Because people have asked how you made out with that.
Made through with the swimming pool going green. It didn't go green.
It didn't go green?
No,
good.
We got it fixed before it went green. But that's always a pain to get cleaned up. But
for sure.
It's been green before. But other than that, it's cool.
Good.
How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. I've been busy. You know, everybody's just busy.
You were away.
I was away for Mother's Day. My family gave Mom tickets to see the Toronto Blue Jays. So we took her up last weekend. My middle daughter drove, and Mom and I rode, and we went and stayed overnight at my son's house. And my other daughter came and stayed, and we went to the Blue Jays. Took her to the Blue Jays game, so it was so much fun. She's just, she's just a good sport, right?
She'd have a blast.
And she watches the games on TV all the time, so she knew every player's name and.
How'd she know the batting order?
So we're sitting in the seats, and she's like, "Come on, Smokey, you can do it." And, she's like, "Remember, you like them to the left," or like just things about each player. There's some of the players that their idiosyncrasies, like how they like to be pitched to or hit, and she knew it.
Were the people around her laughing?
Oh God, no. Everybody was good. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. And there was a young family sitting in front of us, a little boy and a baby, and we think it was a girl. And anyway, the little girl took a shining to Mom. So when Mom would get watching the game, and the parent would be holding the child like over their shoulder, and the little one was reaching out and grabbing Mom's finger and pulling her into her, and so she just had fun all the way around. She had little people. She had a baseball game. She's all set, so
that's good.
It was fun to see her face when we first go in, and you walk around and you find your gate, and you walk out through the gate, and she just literally stopped and just went like all the field open to her and all that. It was just fun to see.
That's good.
Yeah, she had a good time. So anyway, so we had fun. Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty easy to travel with.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no problem at all.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
So then
I got to knit in the car.
Someone else is driving.
Somebody else is driving.
So then, what else did
we did some we did some little roadies.
Yeah, it was fun.
So shortly after we podcasted the last time, we went to the Grey Heron in Belleville.
Yes.
We popped up there for a minute.
She's a nice shop.
She does. and we found some fun things.
Yeah, it's on Pinnacle Street in Belleville. So,
yeah, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, why not, right?
Okay.
Get my goodies in
Yeah,
here.
Diane found that. Oh my gosh, I was so happy for her. Where did you hear this?
I'll tell you. When we went to Frolic's what, April?
May.
May.
I think it's May.
That was April.
I don't know. Maybe
April. Anyway, we went to Frolic.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, sorry.
When we went to Frolic,
you're right.
Edith and I, as you watch, we went and did like a yarn crawl with the two of us. We were like in 9 yarn stores on the Friday.
Yeah, 8 or I can't remember
yeah,
now.
went to
But
Frolic
she
on Saturday. But anyway, I was looking all over. Fleece artists, I think it was for the Canada 150, had done a national parks collection, and I have looked all over for the Thousand Islands colorway. And that day that we went on this yarn crawl, every store we went in, I looked and dug, and I could find some of the series, but I couldn't find the Thousand Islands one, and it's local to us, and that's why I wanted it. So anyway, we go to the Grey Heron.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking through the sock yarn. After that, I went, oh my God, all the miles that we traveled that day, and there was 2 skeins of this in Belleville. Are you kidding me? But anyway, so I thought, one's coming home. So this is what I bought. Turn it over so we can read that. So this is the Thousand Islands colorway. Yeah.
The National Parks collection.
Yeah, from the fleece artist. So I've been thinking about what I'm going to do with this because I really didn't have plans for it. I just wanted it. And I'm thinking, I don't have the heart to open it and use it.
Oh, you're going to have it for decoration?
Oh, no, I'm going to use it, but I don't know what I'm going to use it for because I really want to make sure it's just the right thing.
And what weight is it, Diane? Is it fingering?
It's fingering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many yards? I'm sorry, I asked you questions. Oh, it's covered up. It's in underneath the label. That's okay.
Yeah, but see here, there's like all those are Thousand Islands. There's Fundy, Sable Island, Banff. Like, yeah, they did all the national parks. But I'm sure. Just a minute.
No, I'm sorry.
Does it say here?
Asking you. So that's just their label glued together. Anyway, yeah, so it'll be beautiful, and what a lovely time of year to be knitting those colors.
Yeah, it's fall color.
If you decide to knit it now. Don't take it apart, it looks so nice.
It's not there.
It's not there.
Looks so nice. It's going to get taken apart because I'm going to use it.
Mm-hmm. It's gorgeous, though.
I just don't know what I'm going to use it for yet.
Yeah.
But,
is it single ply?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So anyway, that's what it looks like.
Great. Anybody have any suggestions?
Yeah.
You can comment below what you think she should do with that.
And
then we saw these.
Fucking itchy eye. Okay, these are grab bags
that she sells there.
Yeah, and mine is there's a grab bag, and then like mine's all yarn from Canada because it's got Canadian stickers on it, and it has on it the number of the grab bag, and then it has what's the contents of the yarn is, and mine's a cashmere blend.
So,
and then it has the value of how much yarn's in there, and it had like a price, so you knew what kind of deal you were getting, right?
So my grab bag is British wool BFL, and it's fingering sock, it says.
And mine is grab bag, and it's this cashmere blend, and mine's all from Canada. And there's her little sticker on them.
So we haven't seen each other, so I did open mine and took a peek.
You did?
Yeah, I did. And
watch out, Staples will find and hit you in the eyeballs.
So Diane hasn't seen it, and I haven't told her. I didn't tell her.
Oh, so impressive. Holy. Okay.
Oh, you can put that with your... Oh, we got solids. Yay.
We got solids. Okay, so I got 2 Russ. Oh, these are just me.
And they're Zen yarn.
They're Zen yarn,
these up? You can hold the other ones up.
So I got 2 Russ.
and 3 of the, what color does it say what color that is?
That's an olive green to me, but
What do they call it?
it's mossy oak.
Mossy oak and terracotta.
Cotta.
But
Look
hold
at
the other
this.
one up. So guys, what do you think? She's got
It's a happy
2,
day.
3, and then the 1. Yeah.
Oh,
What can she make with that?
I'll be finding something.
Yeah.
There's some shawls, you know.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
Shawls or a big wrap. It's all the same weight? Oh no, this is DK.
Yeah.
So you'd have to hold that double? Is that how it goes? Or does that make it worsted?
I don't
How does
know.
that go? I can't remember. Tiffany, she's good at that. Tiffany from,
Yeah, Tiffany and Aaron.
knitting at Tiffany's.
Knitting.
And she's always, if that's who comes to mind first, she'll, if I hold this double, then it makes this weight. And we had a conversation about that in our
So
booth one
Tiffany,
time.
if you're watching, let me know what I hold with this to make it a DK weight.
Yeah, I'm sure lots of people.
That is a bonus, that is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's worse.
Oh, I did peek.
You peeked.
Yep.
You're cheater, Peter.
Yep.
Oh.
So these are your colors too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is made in Yorkshire, New Yorkshire Spinners, Kelly, England. From England. And it's BFL. And
It's fingering weight. It's tiny.
it's fingering, does it say?
I don't know, but it's.
Ideal for socks, 4-ply, Yorkshire Spinners,
It is.
100% wool, 25% nylon, so I think it's sock yarn.
It's sock yarn.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yep. Anyway.
That's my
Both
phone.
that same phone. So there's the label. So I'm sure you. So thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, you did interrupt my podcast, actually.
So thank you very much. To the
Well, you
gray
are
hair
doing a
for the
cameo
fun.
if you don't know
Yay.
it. Okay, what do you need, honey? Okay, how
So
many
the
more
grab
bucks?
bags are a lot of fun. If
Okay.
you get a chance. to
Okay,
give them a
I
try.
gotta go back to podcasting. Bye. No, we don't want you to do a cameo. Bye.
Okay, so yeah, so the grab bags are a lot of fun, eh?
My graphics were a blast.
Yeah, I do. So, the Grey Heron, Pinnacle Street, Belleville. She has great grab bags. There was a good selection.
It's lovely yarn.
Yeah. And then I bought this. This is from Yarn Indulgence, and this was dyed for the store. It says it's exclusive, I believe, to the store. It's the colorway's the Grey Heron, and it's a sock weight. Isn't that pretty?
That is pretty.
I thought that was beautiful.
It is nice.
Yeah.
I like how it's got that little bit of brown. It's got a little bit of brown in this end through, like up into here.
Yeah. I just thought it was gorgeous.
What are you gonna make with it? You know.
I don't know. I think it's too pretty for socks. You know, like, yeah, I think it's too pretty for socks. So I'll see what I do with it. But for right now, it's gonna go.
It's got nice labels.
Yeah, she does. So yeah. So anyway, so that was a fun little outing.
Yeah, it was a good
Belleville.
day.
Yeah, I live actually closer to Belleville than I do Kingston. And if I Google, say, what is it, Staples, if it says pick your store, pick the nearest store, it'll come up with the miles to the store in Kingston or miles to the store in Belleville, and Belleville's closer.
I'm probably closer to Kingston.
Oh, for sure, yeah, but not for me. I can rip up there a little faster than I can go to Kingston. So anyway, I bought buttons. She's got a nice selection of buttons at that store. Nice selection of like fun buttons. Little, what do you call them, ladybugs and different things. But anyway, I just bought plain ones. Sorry, I'm hanging off the edge here. For those little sweaters that I showed before, that little brown sweater, and then the pearly buttons for that little red one, the pucker up. I knit it with the little pucker up colorway. So she has nice buttons there too. So anyway, yeah.
Nice.
So if you get a chance, stop in and check her store out. So then, excuse me, where do we go? What did we do?
We went to a knit night.
We did.
At Yarn It.
Mm-hmm.
We saw Kathy and some of your relatives that live that way.
Tracy and Joan.
The room around around where we were knitting was packed. That was a nice evening. It was nice to meet everybody and have a visit, and the projects people are working on. It's just amazing. Yeah. Some lovely projects.
So this is their crafting circle. This particular one we went to was on Thursday nights from 6 to 8, and I believe it's open to anybody that would like to come. So if you're in that area, I would strongly recommend checking it out. They do have others in the daytime, I believe, but if you go on the Yarn It website, you'll be able to find that. I do have their card here somewhere. Right there. Yarn It.
And then they must have a class for young people to learn to knit.
Yeah, that was
And there was a young person there, and how old would she have been?
Was she 10?
Maybe. And she joined right in the circle.
Well, she had taken a class that day.
Yeah.
And she
could knit.
And she was, I guess, excited. Anyway, her mom brought her back and brought her in, and she found a chair, and she got right into it. She started knitting, and she chatted along a little bit, but she just, I forget, we were all talking about something, and she added to the story, and then her mom came and picked her up and hung around for a little while, and it was really neat.
It was neat.
Yeah, she had honestly taken the class that day.
She was doing well. She was knitting right away.
Yeah, she was a good chunk of knitting. Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool that there was a whole range of people of different ages and different levels and different. It was a nice group, and it was a nice atmosphere, and I really enjoyed it. So
we got to see our yarn knit up. Is it Carrie? Is that her name? I always get it wrong. I'm really sorry.
I can't remember the name.
I remember your face, and I know I like you, but I have a hard time with names. I'm really, really sorry. But she's knit a sweater with our yarn, and it was a colorway I've never seen knit up before, and she's such a beautiful knitting job. Oh my stars, just so fun to see our yarn knit up.
Sweater.
Oh yeah, she's done a tremendous job. So it was fun.
It was cool.
Yeah,
I would go again in a minute.
Yeah, and we had some really nice baked goods. Thanks, Kathy. And we took a treat for the drive home. Thanks,
and
Kathy.
We still didn't get to meet Peter.
No.
Maybe someday.
No, it's a nice store and a nice group of people up there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful store. There's some really nice yarn in that store too.
Yeah, so if you check it out, it's Division Street in Coburg. Yeah, and we're actually going to be there.
Yes.
November the 3rd, we're going to do a truck show there.
Yeah.
So if you're in the neighborhood or if you want to go for a drive, come check us out. Come check out the whole place.
It is a nice store.
November the 3rd, trunk show at Yarn It in Coburg. Yes. Yeah. And where else have we been?
Oh, what did you buy while you were there?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was a bad girl. And I have no regrets about being bad either.
I saw this. And if you know me, pink, I like pink. I just thought that was beautiful. And so then I think it is Allegra. I'll tell the price of it. Allegra. And I can't read that. It was made by Veronica. And I don't know what that location says, sorry. Anyway, isn't that pretty? The black and the pink.
I can't read it.
And the black is almost like a steely gray in there. So I thought that was pretty. I thought, well, what am I going to put with it? So this was sitting there. I thought, oh, I'm going to get this. And this is a Cascade Heritage. Isn't that pretty? I think it is anyway. And then I thought, well, it's a lot of pink, right? So I bought another one. That'll help tone it down a little bit, maybe. Anyway, so here we go again. Suggestions, folks. What should I knit with this? Anyway, I know it's gorgeous. It's soft and it's pretty. It's pink and gray and black. That's what I bought. What'd you buy?
Well, I bought 2 skeins of Songbird Fibres. American, is it Kestrel?
North American's smallest falcon. The American kestrel is also the most common, often seen on roadsides perched on wires. The kestrel eats small rodents and insects like grasshoppers.
So she dyes her yarn to look like songbird.
AllaboutSongbirds.org.
So that's the bird on the label, and then this is the color. And I got 2 of them because I want to do something.
You know what you're gonna make with this?
I've had some things in mind, but then I bought this. This is a Cascade Heritage to go with it.
Nice.
So I thought something maybe something like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Throw black in there or something.
So that's us in a nutshell.
These are our colors. This is exactly
us.
These are us.
Yep. Not fun.
Yeah. So that's what I bought.
Nice.
And then what's next?
We've been hanging out.
Yes.
At the Lansing Gifts and Gallery in Napanee.
Let's speak up.
Yeah. So
3 Dundas Street.
3 Dundas Street. So what's going on there is on Tuesday nights we've been going
6 to 8.
From 6 to 8. It's what do they call it? Fibre
Arts night or Fibre Friends. If we go and we knit and,
I didn't know
whatever
if there was a certain name for
fibery project you're working on, you can bring in. We have an evening of sharing and working on our projects, and
it's open. Anybody can come.
All are welcome.
Yeah. And once again, a lot of really neat projects. Some really nice, like yarn that I hadn't seen, or I was like, oh my goodness. Oh well, there's one lady and she's knitting a sock, and the sock yarn is dyed in the Hudson Bay colors, and that's what I'm talking about. Caught my eye. So you get all the stripes, and it's really cute. It's really attractive, and yeah, it's another great group of people and beautiful projects. So that is on Tuesday nights in Napanee from 6 to 8. So if you'd like to pop
3 Dundas Street.
3 Dundas Street at Lansing Gifts and Gallery. It's on the main drag. And so they've got a few things going on there.
Right.
So
there's some classes coming up that are fiber related. So if you go on their website, there's a heading there that says something about events, and if you click there, you'll see everything that she has going on as far as classes. And
there's a round and round hat. There's mittens for Christmas, and there was a how do I fix that? 3 different classes coming up that I noticed the other day. So if you're interested in any of those, round and round hat, mittens for Christmas, and how can I fix that?
Right.
And then
we're going to do some pop-up shops.
We are.
So our pop-up shops are Saturday, September the 29th. And it's like the last Saturday of the month, and Saturday, October 27th, and Saturday, November 24th. The last Saturdays in November, September, October, November. I'm killing this. But anyway, so yeah, if you'd like to come out and say hi. And
we have a corner of her store that she's graciously allowed us to
set up
our yarn. We'll just have our yarn there, and but you got to check out the whole store. Oh my stars!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Beautiful some nice stuff in that store.
Yeah.
If you have to buy like a gift for a wedding
or like just decorating your house, if you just walk through and you think that is just what I need for that spot.
Yeah.
It's there.
And she has supported like local artists too, and there's some nice stuff in that store. It's one of those stores where you walk in and you get you're watching your step kind of thing going through the door, and then when you look up, it's like, wow. Yeah. You just kind of stop.
Nice.
It's nice. Nice store.
I recommend you check that out too.
Yeah.
So you've been knitting at all?
Yeah, I've been cruising along. I finished a couple socks. So these are my old sock blockers. So anyway, last time we podcast, we talked about sock tubes,
Mm-hmm.
and we showed them. So I don't know if this sock tube we showed it or not.
I think so.
So anyway, this is a sock that I made from a sock tube. So what I did was I picked up the stitches, and then I put my toe in, and then I put an afterthought heel in. So this end, I knit the cuff. So this was the sock tube.
You made on your machine.
I made on the machine.
And then you knit in the toes and the heels and the cuff by hand.
And there's the rest of the tube.
So you just
this was here.
Right. So you just picked up these stitches, cut it.
I picked them up.
And then picked up these stitches.
I put a needle through here and I picked these up, and then I did like a row or 2 rows and picked up here. And then I cut it and unwound it, and then I knit my toe.
Mm-hmm. So you pick up your stitches while it's still attached. You don't cut it and then pick up live stitches.
No.
No, that's...
Like I went through with a needle and picked up the right leg on every one of those stitches all the way around.
Okay, and then you knit the toe.
Then I knit the toe.
And then
I did like half the stitches here.
Picked them up.
Like here and here, 2 needles, and then I cut it and pulled the yarn out, and then I put it in an afterthought heel. Then I went up here, picked these stitches up because they were on a string on the end, and knit the cuff.
So where did you get the yarn for this? If you picked it up, did you unravel it?
Yeah,
or you took it off here?
I took it off here.
Okay. So I was gonna say, is this the second sock? But no, you have a second sock.
I have a second sock.
So that's extra.
This is extra.
Okay.
So like I could have on that sock tube had enough to do the cuff, the toes, and the heels. I could have made 2 socks out of 1 tube.
Mm-hmm.
But I chose to do the contrasting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, cool. So that's 1 sock.
Mm-hmm.
And then friends of mine that they want to learn how to knit socks. So I said, I'll knit socks along with you. So anyway, my socks are done, and this is one of them. So this is just a basic sock, vanilla sock, from the cuff down. That just set right down, and then did the toe, and Kitchener stitched it together. Well, Kitchener stitched this. Not bad this time.
Not bad, no.
Let's see if I can show it. Yeah, Kitchener stitched that together. Not bad. It's coming. Anyway, so that's my socks.
Good.
So that's all the finished objects I have. Do you want me to keep going, or do you want to show your finished stuff?
Well, my stuff is none of the ends are sewn in. Does that count as finished?
I would say yeah. If I started not counting, I'd never have anything finished.
I finished that little sweater.
That's pretty.
I showed. So I remember I was saying how it's lower in the back, and it's got a picot edge on it, but it's not blocked, so that'll block flat. Yeah, I liked it. And
it's
get
pretty.
Some buttons for it. That's one little sweater done, and that was the Bowsbury. That's the sweater. I think so. Oh. Got it done, and that's our DK weight, and it's I forget the name of it. Shoot. Anyway,
so Pucker Up.
No, Pucker Up was the redder one. I think I put the tag in here. It is Pinky Swear. Yeah. Anyway, so that was that. I like that little sweater. I would knit it again. Pretty. It wasn't hard. So these were short rows back here to make the longer part of the back.
Right.
Yeah. It's got a little
it's very pretty
row. Yeah, it does actually lay flat. It doesn't pucker, like it doesn't boom out at the bum, but it's laying like that.
This is truly one of those things that you see it in the camera and you think, oh, but when you really see this sweater, it's cute.
Thanks. Anyway, yeah, so that's one baby shower gift done for my daughter that she asked if I can make, so that's done. And then I finished this last night.
Cool.
Finished, but like I said, it's not sewn up.
It counts.
And it's not, no, it's not finished. You know, I just realized I have to do a collar. I have to go around the neck.
Well, you can wear it without a collar.
Yeah, so I finished this sweater.
Holy.
Yeah, it's curling up 'cause it's not blocked.
It's pretty.
Thanks. So it's what started out. The pattern started out as Hawaii Locatelli's, the easy one, and it got modified a little bit. I put in more stitches down through here every once in a while. I throw in a stitch, and then at the bottom I put in a
gusset.
Yeah. So I just ribbed down each side and put a knitted gusset in the middle, and then I like it a little lower at the back than the front, and like I say, I'm hoping that'll block out nice and flat. It should.
It should.
Fairly flat. And so this is our fingering weight yarn, and this colorway is called For Edith's Sweater. I haven't dyed any more of it. I dyed a long time ago, and I only dyed enough for the sweater. And that's it. So
For Edith's Sweater.
It's called For Edith's Sweater. Yeah.
That's a good one.
In case I ran out of yarn, had to do it again. And then the one ball I did a little lighter, obviously, and that's why that's lighter at the top.
It's pretty.
I like it. I think it'll be okay for, I was thinking just blue jeans and, if you want to pop out and grab groceries or something. And then my daughter said it would look nice with black jeans too, because there's specks of black in it. So.
There is.
Anyway.
Very nice.
Thank you. So yeah, I think I do a little bit of ribbing up here, and then that's it. That's the sweater. So I finished that last night. So that's it. I don't have anything on the needles. What do you have in your needles?
Well, my sweater's still on needles. I went at that sweater. I'll tell you.
Every
podcast. I didn't even bring it because Anyway, I went at it and I ripped this little Cindy Lou Who cuff thing off the bottom of it, and I went at that sweater again.
Well.
But anyway, the bottom of it, I think I can live with this. So now I'm trucking down a sleeve.
Good.
So, yeah, I'm not doing any more with the bottom of that sweater. Done. Whether I like it or not, it's freaking done. I'm just about, me and the sweater are not going to be friends. If I do anything else with it. Try my best not to throw it in a heap.
No.
I will.
You're too far now. You're too far invested.
Yeah. So this was a sock that I showed a long time ago on this podcast, and I was doing it magic loop, and I just was not having a good time with this magic loop thing.
Oh, okay.
So I thought, I could rip this all out, or I could just say, you know what? I slipped her onto the DP ends. Instead of ripping this sock out, I slipped onto DP ends, and I've been trucking along.
Nice. That's beautiful.
So what I'm going to do is just keep going, and then I'm going to go back and put the afterthought heel in this one too.
Oh, do like a tube?
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll just do a tube. I like a shorter sock. I don't like them with my legs. I like a shorter sock. So, as long as I wear knitted socks mostly in the winters. Probably most people do, so you're not sweating your
toes off.
Yes. So I'm going to actually get my winter boots out, and I'm going to knit this sock so it goes above my boot, because I don't like the feel of the leather winter boot on my leg.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to knit it up far enough that it goes up or higher than the boot, and then I'm just going to go back and put my heel in.
Very nice.
So the heels will be the gold.
Is that goldenrod?
No, this isn't ours. This was left over from my fade.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great way to use up stash.
Yeah.
And the other one, is it?
It was from that sock club. That
okay. Yeah.
Mint Train yarn. Mm-hmm. So that's that.
Great.
In my handy dandy old bag that you've seen 1,000 times. And then
oh yeah, this is that Arrow. Is it Arrow?
It's Birds of a Feather.
Birds of a Feather.
By Andrea Mallory. And so anyway, excuse me, I've been going this far. It's not very big yet, but it's coming. It'll give you an idea.
It's pretty. So
this is mohair, and this is actually purple. This is our eggplant. So this is
fingering?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is our eggplant, and this is a Shirley Bryan.
Yeah, I remember you bought this at Ortho, right?
Yes. And I think it's, I'm sure it's mohair silk. Yep, 75 kid mohair, 80 or 28% silk. So yeah, So I think that's quite a big shawl by the looks of the pattern. But anyway, and I got the page protector Kathy's on there. Oh my God. And I just put it in there ever so slightly nice. This is my bag. I got this at Cortland too.
It's cute. The sheep on the front.
Is it Van Dyke
Oh, yeah.
Designs from Prince Edward County.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, they're over in the county. So that's everything that I have. I think that's all my goodies.
Good.
So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to throw a podcast next time I get my sleeves done and put the sweater, bring the sweater.
Mm-hmm. Something that we could share. Yarn Crush put out what would you call it? She announced this, since we podcasted last, that she's doing an advent calendar this year, and we could share it. We got permission to share it. That she's doing this. We were allowed to talk about it.
Okay, you've been corresponding with her more so than me, so you know more about this than I do.
She shared a thing on Facebook that explains the advent calendar, and I asked her, can we share it? And she said yes. So we were allowed to share it on Facebook. So
yeah, I think I did share it tonight on Facebook.
Yeah. So if you get a chance, look it up. It sounds like fun. So what it is every day you get you sign up for the advent calendar, and in your calendar comes little balls of yarn, but they're quite good size by the look of the picture. Little balls of yarn, knitting needles, and a pattern. No, knitting needles or a crochet hook. And then December the 1st, you open the box that's signified for the 1st. You get your little ball of yarn, and then I believe somehow there's instructions in this. You go online and you get the first part of a pattern to either knit or crochet for day 1. Day 2, you open, you get your little ball of yarn, you go online, and you get day 2 instructions. So by the end, I believe you have a shawl, but it's used the yarn that you've...
It's kind of like a mystery.
It is, but it's...
yeah. Clues every so often.
It is, and then it's like an advent calendar in the respect that you get a treat every day, but you don't get all these minis, 24 minis that
you don't know what to do with.
Or, I mean, I'm sure you use them they're beautiful, and you'd use them for toes and heels, but it's just one more element, just a little different element, and in this particular case, they do have a use, if you choose to use them for that.
Let's go Texas.
Yeah. So yeah, and we are one of the yarns. Our yarn, there are two of them are ours. That's all I'm saying about them.
Cool.
Because it's a surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. So Yarn Crush.
There's a video that I shared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a video about it.
Yeah.
So if you go to our Facebook page and look down, you'll see the post. You can.
Mm-hmm. But people are so creative, or like they're thinking, right? Like, first of all, it was advent calendars, and now it's advent calendars with patterns, and like, oh my gosh, really neat.
She's a pretty talented lady.
Oh, there's a lot of talented people out there, eh? Like, yeah, she is. So yeah, she's one of them, man. She's right up there. So anyway, if you're looking for a little bit of fun in December, if you're a knitter, that might be something that appeals to people. Yeah. And there's a limited number, so they might even be sold out. I don't know. I shouldn't say that, but what a neat idea. Cool. Yeah.
So anyway, that's all we have.
Yes, ma'am.
We're at 38 minutes. We try to keep it to a half hour.
We
so yeah, you guys don't need to watch us in a movie. So
we appreciate you showing up at all.
Yeah, really. So anyway, until next time, like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.